All right, so, yeah, just these two. That was the third #1 win in the Westmore era, fifth in school history, and first at home since 1978. So questions for Zoe Brooks and Saniya Rivers?
Zoe, go off for 33 in your career high. What was that like? What were you feeling every time you stepped onto the floor?
It was a lot of fun. We have a great atmosphere, great fans, and I was just doing the best I can to help my team win.
Saniya, you finished 1 assist short of a triple-double. not to bring up bad news here, but just what was working for you out there, and I mean, obviously, getting your teammates going too.
First, Kyle's going to check that to make sure I didn't get it somewhere. I hope I got 10. But I felt like it was just clicking for me. My teammates show up every night, so I'm definitely going to reward that the best way I can. If it's not getting them involved, I'm going to do the best I can to score. If it's not scoring, I'm going to play defense. So just trying to be all around both sides of the ball. And I feel like it was working well for us tonight.
Zoe, you guys are playing in the backcourt that a lot of people consider to be the best in the country. It looked like you and Hidalgo were talking a little bit during the game. Kind of what was the excitement you had as far as taking on that challenge, and then how much jawing were you guys doing? What were you talking about?
We were just joking around. I told her, you get one more foul, you have the game, and it's done for. We were just playing around, though. She was talking to me at the free throw line. We were playing with each other for years in the past, so we were just joking.
Yeah, well, what about the motivation that we're playing with Olivia Miles and her together? Everybody came into the year saying it's hard to imagine a better backcourt. Seems like you rose to that challenge.
Yeah, I like challenges. I had a lot of fun today. I'm very competitive, and so are they, so I'm glad we got the dub.
Last year, this entire team, I literally think every single player said, when we beat UConn, like that was the game where you said, we know we can do something special. Did today feel like that?
Yeah, definitely. Just starting off with the fans, the crowd was the exact same from UConn, if not better. Like Zoe said, we have an amazing atmosphere, and they were definitely huge contributors to this win tonight. I can't think anymore. But last year, Olivia wasn't playing, so like you said, mentioned the backcourt duo. It was really fun going against them. People hype up me and Zai, they hype up Zoe, but coming out there and just playing against them tonight, it was just fun. It was just a fun feeling, and I can't really say anything else, so it was fun.
Was that something you were excited about coming in, though? Like you said, it was fun playing instead to test yourselves like that.
Definitely. We knew it was going to be a challenge. They're ranked #1 in the country. So just coming in and facing the challenge and saying, we don't really have anything to lose, put it all on the floor, empty out the tank, and I think we did that tonight. So, yeah.
Madison gets kind of banged up. She's got to leave the game for a bit. Isaiah gets banged up. She's got to leave the game for a bit. At the end, it kind of looked like you were grimacing out there on the court. I mean, how much was this team's grit on display?
Yeah, shout out to people just being ready to come out there and be on the floor. Like you just said, I was cramping up towards the end. I thought they were going to have to put me on the stretcher next. If we would have went into another overtime, I probably would have cramped up for real. But no, it was fun. I know that we had some people bumped up, but it just shows the fight that we have, the heart that we have, and I'm just really proud of the way we executed our plan, and we got it done. So.
What was y'all's reaction to the play Isaiah had in the second overtime, the behind the back?
I didn't see it. I went crazy. I was too tired to physically go crazy, but inside I was like, wow. Yeah, I think I saw it play back on the screen after we went to a timeout or something, but I just passed it. I ran back down the court trying to get back, and everybody was going crazy. I was like, okay, Zaza being Zaza, she done did something. So, but it looked really good on replay, so it was nice.
For either of y'all, Zaza and Maddie both went down in that third quarter. What was the mentality? You're down to the #1 team in the nation. How do you battle through that?
Can't quit. The game still goes on. Unfortunately, if we could just pause the game and wait for them to come back, we would. But the game goes on, and we kept fighting. And when they were ready to come back in, physically, mentally ready, that's what they did, and they definitely showed up for us.
Toughest stretch of the season for you. I was going to say toughest stretch of the season for you guys. 5 out of the last 6 were against ranked teams. You come out of that 5-1. How big was this stretch for you guys, not only from a confidence standpoint, but being able to kind of build that resume moving forward too?
It just shows the heart we have. We didn't stand down against anybody. We weren't scared of anybody. We fell short one time, but we just kept fighting, and that's why we won today.
Were you aware that Notre Dame could have punched the regular season title today if they won here?
So I don't know about Zoe. We weren't aware of it before the game. He came into the locker room just a second ago and was just like, they were ready to present the trophy and all that. And we were like, wait, what? And he was like, but no, you got to hold off on that. And he mentioned us being party crashers last year, so I guess we're party crashers again. And we're here to stay. We're here to fight, and we're hoping to cut down some nets this season.
I have a question.
Zoe and Tilda. Zoe hit her career high, and Tilda tied her. What was it like kind of seeing some of the other people step up in a crazy environment like this?
First of all, we already knew what Zoe could do. I still don't feel like she scratched the surface yet. She's an amazing player for us, an amazing asset. Tilda, I was talking about Tilda before the season even started. People didn't really know about her. They were watching some highlights, seeing that she could shoot. But I was saying, no, Tilda is going to be big for us this year. We didn't know that she'd be playing the 5. She's playing out of position right now, but she's doing amazing. She's holding it down. She wants to be out on the wing and shoot all the time. But seeing her bang down there with the 5s and just hit career highs, it's just beautiful. And I couldn't ask for better teammates.
Zoe, how does it feel just to survive and win a game like this? A double overtime thriller against the #1 team in the country.
It's amazing, you know, we're all tired, we're all banged up, all hurting, and we just kept fighting. We wanted to win this game really bad, and we did everything we could to win.
Y'all struggled at the beginning of the season offensively to really find a rhythm, but, you know, in the second half of the season, y'all consistently scored really high numbers, first time over 105 years. You know, what would you tell the November version of this team about where it can go?
I love this question. I would say play together. I feel like at the beginning of the season, some people felt like they had to just do it on their own, but we have so many pieces and we're so versatile, and I feel like when we play together, get out in transition, do what we're supposed to do, we're going to win. And like tonight, everybody, it looks like, was all of our starters in double figures?
13 plus.
So, yeah, it's just like when we play together like that, we're looking to win every game, and that was the difference with UConn as well. Everybody was in double figures. All of our starters were sharing the ball, you know, getting everybody involved. And I think if we keep playing like that, we're going to be very successful this year.
More questions?
So now you talked a lot about how your journey here and just how gracious you are being here. When you see an environment like tonight, what do you think once again?
Just starting from this morning, I was honestly getting really emotional this morning when I found out that the students were camping out at like 10 p.m. last night. And it's just like, you think back and it's just like, people usually don't even like women's basketball, you know, but it's just evolving ever since like a year or two ago, and it's just everybody's starting to get more involved. And just seeing people out there from 10 p.m., 6 a.m., and just staying out there up until the doors finally open at 10:15, and they've been here, and it's probably like 3 o'clock right now, so it's just shows the love, and it's just very motivating to play for. So we were coming into the game with that in mind, too. We were like, y'all, these fans, these students that came here for us, they've been camping out all night, and we just really want to give them a show and win for ourselves as well. But shout out to them, giving them our flowers. That's another reason that I came here, because I wanted to be part of a more family atmosphere, and I really feel that. So shout out to them, and I'm just glad that we can get it done.
Ron?
What should NC State be looked at nationally, both as a team, and you mentioned Reynolds Coliseum. Should this be considered one of the hardest, if not the hardest places to play? And where do you think you guys are rated at amongst the top tier teams?
And now I played at some tough, I don't know if Zoe can agree with this, but I played at some tough places, Virginia Tech being one of them. Carolina, it's just something about playing in Chapel Hill, like the environment, it's hard, like it's really hard, but NC State, like, oh my goodness. And then the fact that we travel to other arenas and we see that red and everybody gets intimidated, like, oh, like we had a whole section of red in Chapel Hill, and I think they were there. And Wake Forest, yeah. So we travel everywhere, we pack it in here, it's amazing. I think it's really hard to win here. We're still undefeated at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
20
that just shows, that goes to show, so,
Fans have them shook.
yeah.
Zoe, you were perfect from free throw line, 14-14. It seems like you have a very strict routine when you go there, kind of deep breath in, 2 quick dribbles and up. What's your mindset like when you approach free throws, and how long have you been doing that?
I just started recently taking a deep breath. I get really nervous sometimes, and then I just miss out of nervousness, not because I shot it wrong or it came off wrong. I'm just nervous, but my dad told me to take a deep breath and take your time, and I feel a lot more comfortable when I shoot free throws now.
Worked out for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.